What's up, everybody? We're Soul Fruit, and you're checking out
BlessBeatz.com.
Bless Beatz Certified.
You're watching BlessBeatz.com, and welcome to Bless Beatz. My name is Memphis 10. In the studio, got some legendary people.
We'll take that.
Take that.
Soul Fruit in the building, everybody.
Yeah. Houston.
Yeah, man. All right. It's a lot of stuff I want to talk to y'all about.
Man, beautiful.
All right. So we're on BlessBeatz.com, BlessBeatz.com. Tell everybody who Soul Fruit is.
Well, we are originally from Tucson, Arizona. Moved out here, I'm not going to say when. No, we moved out here a while ago via our manager. He brought us out to Houston. Said Houston was becoming a hotbed for gospel music.
What year we talking?
Woo!
Yeah.
My goodness, 1999. Like it's 1999.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so 1999 we moved out here. And matter of fact, I might be wrong.
It might be earlier.
Maybe
I think
98.
I think we should stick to 99.
Okay, well we'll stick. Maybe 98, but we're going to stick to 99. Anyway, we moved out here with four fellas from Tucson, Arizona, and God has shifted and moved and replaced, and so we're here now, the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here for 17, 18 years,
Yeah.
and man, repping Houston to the fullest.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so the first time I've heard of Soul Fruit, first thing I thought of, especially after the woman got in the group, was City High.
Yeah.
Y'all get the comparison.
Just talking about that the other day.
I
What?
loved them.
What made Soul Fruit say, I'm going to do the Christian music thing?
I mean, the crazy thing is, man, we started straight, and I'm really going to mark our age, well, some of our age, because it ain't all of us. I'm the oldest. So
Okay.
we really started this new edition thing. It was all about NE. You know what I mean? So we was trying to do the new edition Boys to Men thing. Matter of fact, we were very mad when Boys to Men came out because they stole our style.
Okay.
And just to be honest with you.
Okay.
I just want to put it on record.
Okay.
And so they came out, man, we was doing that thing, and one of the cats in the group, we've always been in church all of our lives, loved commission, loved all that. He was like, man, we just need to do straight gospel. And I was like, okay. And that was the switch.
All right,
and we
so
immediately switched.
let me rewind for people who are watching it. Introduce yourselves individually first.
Okay.
All right?
I'm Vanessa Hill. How y'all doing?
I'm Tyron Ty Covington.
And I'm Toby Hill.
All right, and y'all started with this anything.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you stand the rain?
Can you stand it? And I mean, we never really stopped the anything. I don't know if that's godly or not, but we kept that thing going. And so anyway, my dude was like, yo, hey man, we need to just stick to the Christian thing, right? I was on a
when you
payphone.
first started, it wasn't Christian music.
It was everything, you
Okay.
know, and when you're younger, you really don't see that you have space.
Yeah.
It's like one or the other, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was like hot or cold, and that's kind of how it was. So for us, it was hot or cold, and
Right.
he was like, man, we need to just stay hot. And I was like, all right, cool. I was on a payphone. He hit me on my pager. Hit me on my page. When your
Really tough
pager
age.
goes on. So anyway, he hit me on my page. I was on the payphone. I was like, yo, man, that sounds good, man. And then from there, man, the songs just started coming. Just coming.
All right, so did all of y'all grow up like Christian church, or?
Listen, I'll tell you, most the group was formed in Tucson again by three of the I guess you would call them the singing families in Tucson.
Okay.
So it was the Covingtons, the Hills, and the Hawkins.
Okay.
And I think it was just inevitable for us all to come together in some form or fashion and put this group together, because we were at every choir event, every youth choir event, every talent show, every Juneteenth, every Martin Luther King, everything. We were at everything. And so, as Toby was saying earlier, it just only made sense.
All right, so when you first, what made you say, okay, it's not basketball, not gonna be an engineer, I'm gonna do music.
Toby didn't get that option. It was always music for
It
me.
was music from the gate.
Now this guy.
Injury told me
What sport was it?
basketball.
I was a hooper, baby.
I was
B,
a
what
hooper.
about you?
I tell you. Oh, go ahead.
I really didn't have a choice either. Both sides of my family are musically inclined. So, I tried to do other things. For me, it was like music, but I want to try to play volleyball. Music, but I want to try to take pictures. Music has always been my first love, and I couldn't escape from it.
No, I'll tell you this. My family has always sung, and I've always been with these two fingers been forced to sing something. It was either sing or get a pinch.
Okay.
And I took the songs rather than the pinching. So, real quick funny story. I was supposed to be actually at a youth choir rehearsal for a a concert that was going on. And my mom dropped me off. A friend picked me up.
Okay.
And I went and played a tournament. basketball tournament that day
gosh.
rather than going to rehearsal.
Yeah.
And I was playing with a bunch of college kids, and I came down towards some ligaments in my ankle.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much about the sum of it, man. That was
God said, I'm gonna give you a voice.
There's a message
basically-
in that.
No jump shot of voice.
I
I'm
still
gonna give
played after that, but it wasn't as intense. And then this guy called
Hold
me.
on, see,
so-
he's not really telling this story correctly. Let me tell you, Ty was a baller for real.
He could ball.
Now, let's get this clear. Ty's in the paper
We
like
got old
every
pictures.
week.
You ain't had a dread back here either. did you?
No,
We gotta find a picture of
This
that.
cat was in the papers balling. You know,
Okay.
him and Mike Bibby. You know, they were kind of in around the same range, balling. So when he did this tournament, hurt himself. This is a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Humongous. Did you take the school? Did y'all take it all the way?
We almost took it all the way.
Yeah.
Actually, Mike Bibby's team was the team that took us.
Oh,
out.
you was for real about the Mike Bibby. Okay.
This dude-
Yeah.
They,
was a
they
baller,
whooped us
man.
too. They whooped us really bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, so fast forward. Soul Fruit is formed. It's a group of 4 men or 3.
8.
8 men. Well, okay. All right, so how'd y'all become the last 2 standing? And then where'd y'all meet V? How'd this happen?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, get us to Houston.
Well, it was we all met in Tucson in Arizona. Toby had Soul Fruit. I was singing with my cousins, and we formed the group because we just love to sing. We love Boyz II Men. We love all this good kind of stuff, and we saw that Soul Fruit was doing some things around the town, and so we were like, I bet you we could take them out. So we followed them pretty much to most of the talent shows and everything.
Wow.
And never won,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's just how we started. And again, he
Yeah.
started helping us, started producing our group and everything. And
But Ty was, besides the fact that he literally stood inches above his cousins,
Yeah.
he really just had a gift that was just like no other. And I just told him one day, I was like, man, you sing with us one day.
wait, while the other guy was standing in the
No
in the
way.
group. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said he's
yeah.
going to take your place.
Yeah, that was one of the dudes in my group. I was like, you're going to take your place. And you're going to sing with us one day in the group. And that's how we got to Arizona. To Houston.
To Houston. Mhm.
All right, four
Four
Houston.
strong.
So it was like, okay, we're moving to Houston.
Yes, and that's because of Andres Adams, my uncle.
Okay.
My uncle was like, yo, you need to come to Houston. Houston's 4th largest city.
Right.
Man, it's yet to be determined, the sound, the
Right.
style. Man, y'all
Right.
need to come cultivate your gift here. And so he brought us down. He's like, when y'all ready, let us know. And so after we fell on our faces many times, we were
Yeah.
like, please bring
Yeah,
us
yeah.
out now. It wasn't even pretty. I don't even want to make it sound like it was pretty, though. It was one of those, we have nothing else to do. And so, no, he brought us down.
All right, so you guys get to Houston. There's 4 of y'all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other 2 still live here?
No.
No.
They one being my cousin, I'm gonna shout him out and tear him down.
Oh, we love him, man. We love them.
We almost threw a blanket over his head and beat him up.
Okay,
Okay.
we did that.
Yeah, we did. He left about a year after we got here.
Okay.
And then for the next 12 years, it was myself, Toby, and Ron.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was 3 guys.
Okay.
And then he left after that, and then it was just the 2 of us for
Okay.
Yeah, nice
3
little
years.
piece. Yep.
And
Okay.
then Vanessa moved here, and then she.
Jump in here right now.
Come on.
All right, so
Yes.
you moved here from Arizona also?
I also moved here from Arizona.
And
Yes.
was it because I want to get with the group, or tell your story?
No.
Okay.
What happened
Say to the
was,
boy. No, but go ahead.
Me and my father moved here from Arizona. My dad, Troy Hill, he's actually like our residential musician of Soul Fruit. So most of the instrumentation, like drums and horns, is him on the records. So he moved here to join the Fruit, and I was only 14. I was a freshman in high school. I wasn't really concerned about like music or righteousness or anything. I was just trying to dance in the hallways and get food out the fridge, you know?
Okay.
But as years progressed, and I was just around, so I was watching them rehearse and watching them record and, being in the studio with them at 3 a.m., sleep on the couch, totally disinterested. And then, your calling just eventually catches up with you. So I'm not going to make it pretty and say like, oh yeah, I just chose it because
Right.
God said this is what you're supposed to do. And, really it was just, I fell on my face, majorly. And God provided me redemption through Soul Fruit. And so now we're here.
Where'd you meet them at though? Like,
These are actually my uncles.
oh, family. Okay, it's a
Yeah,
family thing.
so my niece, Ness, Troy's my brother.
Okay.
So my niece would be, she was at the house and she stayed with me most of the time. So
Okay.
whenever we were writing songs or whatever, I better Ness sing this part. Let's hold this part down. Let's do this right quick. Let's do that. Let's do this. Yeah, and let's go da 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 da. Dude, that's Ness. And all them songs, that's the girl is always Ness doing
Yeah.
that right quick.
That signature sound.
Real fast.
That's the sound that led to one of the Celebrator
That's
songs.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
BlessedBeats.com, Soul Fruit in the building.
Yo.
the big record, Celebrator.
Celebrator.
We're going to talk about that when we come right back on blessbeats.com.
I'm a celebrator of my creator. Look what God has done. Sent his only son so that I can live. And I'm gonna give my everything. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yes. Ain't God good?
The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God. The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God.
I'm a celebrator of my creator. Look what God has done. Sent his only son so that I can live. And I'm gonna give my everything. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yeah. Ain't God good? Yes. Ain't God good?
The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God. The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna? Listen, on this part, we want to lead you on what to say and what to do. Is that okay?
Listen, everybody sing it real loud with Vanessa. All the ladies, the one and only, true and holy, living God. And if you believe it, sing it real loud. You ready? On three. 1, 2, 3, ladies.
The one and only,
Yeah,
true and holy,
yeah,
living God,
yeah.
living God. The one and only,
True and holy,
true and holy,
living God,
living God,
living God.
living God.
All right, brothers. Oh, brothers. Oh, we want you to sing the one and only, true and holy, living God. Come on, brothers. The one and only, true and holy, living God. Hold up, swear, ladies.
The one and only, that's right, ladies, true and holy,
Yeah,
living God,
yeah.
living
Come on,
God.
brothers. The one and only. Put your chest out. True and holy. Yeah, living God. Hold up, everybody, everybody, everybody. Sing.
The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God.
You sing it. Come on.
The one and only,
True and holy.
true and holy,
Living God.
living God,
Living God.
living
Everybody
God.
say, I'm a celebrator.
I'm a celebrator
My creator.
of my
What
creator.
God has done.
Look what God has done.
His only son. So
Sent his only son
that I can live.
so that I can live.
And I'm going to give
And I'm gonna give
my everything.
my everything.
Brothers ain't got good. Brothers ain't got good. Brothers ain't got good. Brothers ain't got good. Hold up. Men ain't got good.
The one and only,
Oh,
true and holy, living God.
last time. Last time.
The one and only,
Yeah,
true and holy,
yeah,
living God,
yeah,
living God.
yeah. I'm a celebrator.
You love the Lord, say yes.
We are back. BlessBeats.com, Memphis 10 in the building. Soul Fruit. You just heard the song Celebrator. All right. This song was the song.
It still is the song,
It's still
actually.
the song. Okay. So describe your sound first, and then let's talk about how this record became what it is.
Oh man, describe our sound.
What?
This is-
And because it's not traditional gospel. It's not Christian hip hop. It's almost an R&B soulful type. Explain it.
Yeah, no, you did a better job
than what we could probably ever do. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of it, man. You know, we grew up listening to Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to Commission.
Yeah.
Daryl Coley,
Take
Stevie
Six.
Wonder.
Yeah. I mean, Stevie Wonder.
Michael Jackson,
Mike.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, everything.
You know, and I mean, it's really a part of who we are.
Okay.
So when we write our music, all of that is swirling around at the same moment. We can never let go of hip hop because it's who we are. So we always have that in us to a degree. And so I think that even when we try to go gospel, like it's still gonna come out. So I think that's what you get with Celebrator. So they were like, man, you know, y'all need a congregational song.
Okay.
And that's how it started, to be honest with you. We wrote it because we were doing this service, man, and every week we had to write a new song for the service.
Yeah.
And so they wanted a congregational song.
Okay.
And so me and Ty in the car, man, I was like, man, I got this little beat, man, check this out. What you think about this? And me and him was going through it. He said, I'm a celebrator. No.
While you doing that right now, can y'all give us 60 seconds of it just live? We just seen it. Give us 60 seconds of it live.
I'm a celebrator of my creator. Look what God has done. Sent his only son so that I can live. And I'm gonna give my everything. Da, 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 da.
Ain't God good?
Da, 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 da.
Ain't God good?
Da, 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 da.
Ain't God good?
The one and only, true and holy, living God, living God. Yeah.
Yeah, so that wasn't produced. They could actually do it live. Okay, so how this record do for it? How this record change Soul Fruit? Like, what did
How
it do
did
to
it
y'all?
change Soul Fruit?
What did it do to y'all?
I'll say it like this. It became one of the biggest songs that we can never stop doing.
Never.
Ever. Ever.
Is this the show closer on?
It's
Yes.
listen.
It's kind of like our Billie Jean.
Yeah. They ask, everywhere we go, we're asked to do it, and we proudly and gladfully and sometimes painfully do it. We do.
I mean, it's to the point like this, though, man. Like, we do it at places that have never heard it.
Yeah.
And it's still the closer.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you know, even we have requests, but then we have a performance we're doing, we get to the end, and we're like, what song should we do? We do Celebrator.
Celebrator.
And it works just like they knew the song.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna switch gears real quick. What do y'all think? Cause you said y'all grew up listening to Tribe Called Quest. What do you think about the state of hip hop right now? Opinions.
Wow.
Cause I mean, I do a hip hop show.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got my opinion, but what do y'all think?
You know, honestly, I grew up listening to hip hop, but I really didn't. I was more on like all of the singers of the 90s. So when I listen now, I don't know, I just, it's not my preference. Now's hip hop is not my preference. Now, you know, I love to dance and I love to boogie. So some songs, if I hear it, you know, my body automatically knows what to do.
Yeah.
But I'm not just digging it for like the content and trying to get life out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So.
I'm an old school hip hop cat. You know, for me, it's like after about 99, hip hop kind of died for me.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, I grew up when hip hop had personalities, and so everybody came on, and you knew that's who it was. Like, oh, that's and that's, you know. So that I love. What I like about nowadays, though, it's closer to like the African roots.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's more about feelings like. But you know what?
They ain't saying that. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So the feeling that you get when you listen to it is just always like,
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
And then when you see it live, you're like, oh my, So I love the feeling of nowadays hip hop. But you know, I mean, come on, when it comes to lyrics, and stuff, I mean, come on.
There's only a few nowadays, and when I say hip hop died, I didn't mean it just like I completely stopped listening to it. There's just some people I can't listen to.
Okay.
And then there's some artists that are coming out now that are very conscious and very aware of what they're saying with their lyrics that I really enjoy.
Right.
So,
Thanks.
yeah.
Right. All right. Would you guys, with Soul Fruit, work with a hip hop artist on something? Because I'm asking because Kanye West just did a song with Kurt. Yeah. And it was controversial. It was big. Some people like it. I'm still trying to grow on it. Would y'all do that?
I mean, let me speak for Toby.
Yeah.
Even though this is very seldom do this.
Okay.
Toby has done it.
Okay.
Okay. And again, my thing is kind of like this, and everybody has their opinion. My thing is kind of like this. I feel like if I'm going to be on the song and I'm representing the fruit, then that song has to be influenced by the fruit. Like, I'm not going to be on the song and I get influenced. It's not going to happen. If I get on the song, everything must change.
Right.
So that's I only come by invitation.
Yeah.
And only by us being able to bring life.
You got an integrity to hold.
Song.
Yeah.
Right. You know, if we cannot do that, then
Okay.
I'm not going to be a part.
Agreed.
Yeah, me too. I'm currently working with a few hip hop artists, and like Toby said, like those are my terms. Like I'm writing the hooks on the instrumental, which kind of determines the mood of the whole, the song as a whole. So those are my terms. Because if not, like I've turned down many a thing. Like, oh, can you please feature?
Right.
And I listen to it, and I'm like, that's not how I want to be represented. And ultimately, that's not how I want Soul Fruit to be represented. Because anything I do comes back to us.
We've been
So.
tricked before, too.
Oh yes.
Oh yes,
my
we
goodness.
also have been
Oh, my
tricked.
God.
Dog, we got on some jams, dog. And
Yeah.
then we came back and heard it later.
And it was like,
We
oh, yeah.
No.
No,
Like,
man.
what? This is not going to pan out good.
Y'all are Christians, right?
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
What do you think is going on with the state of the church, well, state versus church, I should say? Meaning, like, we were talking in a previous interview, look at the situation in Flint, or even our own backyard a few weeks ago. Houston was a lake.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? How should or when should the church jump in and say, you know what, we got this, instead of waiting on government to deliver water? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what do y'all think about like social issues like that?
I'll start. I don't think the church should ever be in a place where it jumps in, because I think it should always presently be in the midst of everything. So, I do agree with, I'm not saying just buck all the laws and whatever, because, Jesus was not here for that.
Right.
But at the same time, I believe that we are supposed to be plugged in always, so that way we're kind of like heads up on what's going on, so we can meet the need immediately. That's what I think.
Okay.
I believe that we should definitely be the first responders, though.
Okay.
We should. As many churches as there are on every corner, in every hood, in every city, we shouldn't just rely on the government to come in and be Superman. We should, because some can do it,
Right.
Some can't,
Right.
But we should always do as much as we can and be, I believe, the first responders to whatever goes on, any kind of drama or social injustice that goes on in the city, in your neighborhood. You should always be the first responder.
Yeah, and now how do you do that? And I think the key part is building relationship with the community.
Yeah.
And I think that might be what we struggle. You know what I'm saying? I think we're still kind of closed in, and we still have to preach, go out.
Right.
I think the moment we're able to stop preaching, go out, and we truly are just that in a natural state, then the relationship will create us to be first responders, and we'll already be there.
Black Lives Matter.
Absolutely.
I love Black
Love
Lives
it.
Matter.
Love it.
Love it.
Yes, they do.
Why? Why do we love it? Because Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's it.
take back our kids and back our kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Toby has lots of kids for all of us.
Take one of the tragic situations. Any one of them. I don't even want to call out one, right?
No, you can't.
Who's really at fault? Right? We just said Black Lives Matter. Who's at fault? Is our youth out of order now, where it's boom, I got a cell phone, get out of my face, right? Or law enforcement, like, I got this badge, you gonna respect me.
Yeah.
Where's the disconnect at? What happened to respect? How are we getting to this point to where it's okay, I'm shooting another black man, like a young, like, boom, put it on Facebook, it's out there. Done. I'm not going to jail anyway. How do we get to this point? How do we fix this point too?
I mean, how we got here is the obvious that everybody loves to talk about and nobody likes to acknowledge. I mean, we got here because there's been a lot of injustice up until this moment. And we can document it. You can go on Facebook. You can find the videos. It's all out there now, and it's accessible for us to see where injustice has, how it's always been. Now, how we fix it, I mean, we're going to fix it like what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
By cats stepping up and us getting in front of people and the media and other voices and people to look up to.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main issues with Soul Fruit. That's what we represent, man. We're trying to give them something to look at.
Yeah.
To say, yo, there is another way.
Right.
But this is not going to get promoted like the nonsense.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I say nonsense, I'm saying on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm talking about these cats that are saying, back the badge to death, and then the ones that are saying, man, the police. You know what I mean? We don't get that kind of media. What we get, dude, is this force-fed, hey, man, you need to go watch this.
Yeah.
And the kids sit there, okay, wait a second, I kind of like this. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be on BET every day in rotation. We're not gonna be on MTV every day, and we're not gonna be on the Country Channel in rotation all the time.
BlessedBeats.com. We're gonna talk about social media and reality TV when we come back with Soul Fruit. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. We right back on BlessedBeats.com. Memphis 10. Soul Fruit in the building.
Yeah.
Hey.
You said you wanted to...
Yeah, you were talking about Black Lives Matter and how do we change, man. One of the things that I've learned is gathering information. So we have to be, as a people, and I mean, when I say as a people, I mean everybody.
Right.
You have to be very well educated in your law, the laws of your state, your city, your county.
Right.
And that's, to me, it's kind of a double thing, because once you're educated on your laws, and you can recite them to a person of power, you kind of never know how it's going to pan out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is the law of the land.
Okay.
So, to me, that's one of the, main issues that we have as a people. And again, when I say people, I mean everybody. We don't know the laws of the land, which keeps us in a lot of turmoil sometimes, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure that, know your laws, know the city, state, county laws, man.
All right, so with this Black Lives Matter and all of these viral videos popping up, social media, right? I don't know if y'all just kept up. NFL draft was the other day.
Yeah.
Guy from Ole Miss,
Oh, my
supposedly supposed to be the
goodness.
#1 pick.
Yes.
And 13 minutes before the draft, video pops up on Twitter, him with a gas mask on, smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it and I said this to myself. I said, that's the power of social media, because you just lost $40 million in 13 minutes. One. Two, that's the power of showing that everybody ain't your friend.
Yep.
You got somebody that's a snake in your corner like, yeah, bro, I know you about to go.
Yeah.
So, talk about the power of social media. How does Soul Fruit use it? And the dangers of it, the benefits of it. Go for it.
And social media right now, I would say, is probably our best friend, because it is a great way for us to market ourselves and stay connected with the people that we run into across the globe. So, social media, it's good and bad. It's good in a way that you can keep up with, people that you may not, live in the same city or state or whatever. But then it's also bad because some people don't have a filter to not put their whole lives on social media. And I don't understand, because it's a process where you have to type something.
Right.
If you're like me, you spell check, you grammar check, and then, you look at it, make sure you tag people, and then you post it. So when people are like, oh, I just post things, don't judge me by what I post.
Right.
I can't help but judge you by what you post, because one, I know it was a process of you getting there, and then two, by your fruit shall you know them.
I always say that's your resume. Let me ask you real quick. You're in a group, you're in a successful group, you're an artist. How are guys approaching you on social media?
Man, the people, let me just say.
Yeah, girl.
If you come in my inbox talking about I loved the group, y'all really blessed me, so can I take you out? You're not going to get a response. I would prefer you just be a man and be like, Vanessa, I saw y'all at a performance.
Right.
Y'all was real jamming. I thought you were real beautiful. Can I take you out? I mean, I'm going to say no, because I'm real taken. But, just don't come at me with I call it the God card. They try to mask their intentions behind the God card. But that's another, if we want to call it, quote, danger of social media, because you can be accessible to the creepers,
Yeah.
But
you actually have to be accessible to
you
them.
have to, but then again, I love it because, the little girl that saw us in Missouri, can be like, hey, Vanessa, blah, blah, blah. And I can talk to her. And if she has an issue, she wants to talk to me about it, I can, So, but yeah, I don't do the creeping in the
Listen,
DMs.
being the single male in the group, it definitely.
Yeah.
What's the song?
Black Jesus.
It goes down in the
And then
DM.
yeah, okay.
And my great, I love this response every time I see somebody coming with that foolishness or like she said, trying to throw the God card. You will hear this and you will see this. That's the big thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's all you get from me. That's all you get from me. That's
like
all
that.
you get, the thumbs up, and just keep it pushing.
I mean, as a married man, I have to ignore a lot of it. They've seen some of the nonsense that comes in, but I think social media is beautiful because what I can do is I can promote what I am about, who I am, so people can kind of see what it looks like in my house.
Me and you are here.
Yeah.
People don't understand how hard it is to be the entertainer and the Christian and the married person with social media. Difficult?
Oh my goodness,
my man.
Oh yeah, because you have to balance it. You got to figure out what do I show, and what is just my business, and then sometimes you have to say, okay, even though this is my business, is this worth me showing? So,
Right.
you have to kind of balance, especially when you're trying to create an image that's worth being inspired. Like you want this to inspire somebody.
Right.
I'm always
Yeah.
conscious of that.
Right.
On social media, I want to inspire cats that are married with
Right.
kids
Yeah.
to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't quit.
Yeah.
How much of social media do y'all get goofy? I guess I can say it. Like, y'all kind of let your hair down and, hey, this is just me right here. You know what I mean?
Well, Ty introduced me to Snapchat.
Yeah.
So,
It's a beautiful thing.
I've been like holding down the Snapchat and I go all in. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Right. You are who you are.
I'm committed.
Right.
When you see Snapchat, they know it's me.
What's your
Yeah.
snap?
So soulfruit.net.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get them to get on it as well, but you don't see me being. I'm Toby on there. 100 grand. Like the filter is on, but
Yeah.
it's not the Facebook filter.
Gotcha.
Not the Twitter filter.
Gotcha.
It's definitely me.
Listen, I love to talk to everybody on social media, and I love everybody to see everything that goes on, but I am not a big social media fan.
Okay.
I'm not.
And
I love to just really just take pictures in pretty clothes.
That's
what I like to do. And fortunately, I have a best friend, shout out to Alipa Style, who, makes clothes. And so she's like, hey, you want to, put my clothes on and promote this for me? But, I'm working on being a little more, accessible because people have known me so long as the girl with the hair. They don't really know me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, do a little better about it. But it's weird. It's weird for me to just be like, hey, I'm going to HEB.
Yeah.
How y'all
Yeah.
doing? Because I don't want them to know I'm at HEB. I want to just go in there and get my milk
my
and
toilet
leave.
paper and we go.
You know that. All right, real quick, reality TV. Man, these shows.
Oh, these shows.
They are painting a picture for our youth, right?
Terrible,
Oh,
man.
Lord.
It's terrible.
All right, so what would y'all say to the youth about it? Because I look at it as entertainment. It's that car accident. It's that ratchet TV that y'all ain't gonna know. I got it.
Yeah.
Somebody got a DVR, but we gonna watch it, right?
Yeah,
All right, so,
absolutely.
So, what are your thoughts about the way reality TV is going now?
Just to me, I'm gonna start this off because it's to me. First, you have to realize that reality TV is not reality. It is everything is scripted. Everything.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everything. Let me say that one more time. Reality TV is not reality.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everything is scripted.
Yeah.
From the time they roll the intro credits to the time they get it out, everything is scripted. I will say this though, one show that I do kind of take a peek at every now and again is the Mary Show. And what I like about that show is it is scripted and it is a lot of drama, but they keep it real about the music industry.
Okay.
That's the one key that I like about that because they don't front, well, I can't say they don't front because some of that is scripted too, but they keep all of the ills and the good things and the bad things about the music industry in the forefront.
You know what? Don't even. From that, I'm just gonna change the question real quick. How vicious is the music industry? Because I got a lot of. Everybody's a rapper. Everybody wants some of this. Yeah. Real quick, I don't even know if you want to look and tell these people how vicious the music industry is.
Right. Honestly, I love what we do, but I would not wish it on my worst enemy because it takes a lot out of you. It takes your 100% commitment, and if you're not 100% committed, you will feel when you were lacking that 3% that day, probably that same day. But then again, I love it and I was made for it. Well, let me tell you, I was made for the music. The industry part is what I'm trying to navigate through. Yeah. Because, there are a lot of people that were made for the music, but this industry part, if you don't play by the game, you are not going to get the results that you want. And I hate to say it so harshly, but I wish that some people would stop walking around with this cloud over their heads that if somebody hears me and I get signed, it's going to be all good. Because it's not.
Speaking of sign, are y'all on the label? Y'all independent?
We're indie.
All right. Yeah. So, and that might be the new wave of where to go, but tell everybody why not? Why is the goal for a lot of people? I just want Def Jam to call me.
Because if you're intelligent, you see that Def Jam is going to hold down the paperwork and put the paper out there for you.
Yeah.
Like as an independent, let me tell you, it's not that being an independent is hard, but you got to have bank. You got to have people in place. Yeah. And you got to have a strategic plan on where that thing is going step by step by step so that your money don't run out.
Yeah.
Because your money will run out.
It will run out.
It will run out. And so Def Jam's money ain't running out.
No, it's not. Their money is real long.
And so the reason why people go ahead and get into that enslavement is because it's a trade-off. It's like, okay, I might lose, 75% of my publishing, the songs that I wrote. Yeah. I might lose, all of the masters. I might lose it, but guess what? everybody's gonna know my name, which means I can do some performances and make some dough.
That's it.
Right? So for us, like in our world of independence, we depend on a lot of touring right now.
Right.
But honestly, man, we gotta expand.
Okay.
And we need that budget
Yeah.
and the plan to be able to get out there and roll it.
All right, what you just said, y'all do a lot of touring.
Yeah.
In fact, if you follow Soul Fruit on Facebook, every time you log in, they in a different city, they in a different church, right? So I'm sure a lot of people on the next tab is pulling y'all up, and they seeing your songs. They just heard you do Celebrator live.
Yeah.
Y'all got bars? Can y'all freestyle?
I mean,
Are y'all the real group? Or y'all studio? What are y'all?
No,
It's
you
not-
know,
it's-
it's
I
real group
mean-
Yeah.
singers, but you know,
Yeah.
I think that the rap is just what we do. You
Okay.
know?
Now, once you get some rappers and some artists in here, everybody got their little swag. And nobody leaves blessbeats.com without giving us a little something. So I'm going to drop a beat,
Okay.
and y'all feel the beat, and let the Lord use you. So I'm going to say it like that, all right?
Okay. Okay.
Blessbeats.com, if it's 10 right here, exclusive Soul Fruit in the building.
Who's going first?
He put the glasses on, about to give us bars, Soul
Hold on,
Fruit.
hold on,
you about to
let
go
me see.
first? Because I can go first if you want. All right.
Hey!
Hey.
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 Hold on,
Yeah.
let me get my swag on too real quick.
Wait, I don't have swag. Wait.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Yeah,
Let's understand what's going on here.
go for it. You
Yeah.
go first, Ness.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
I don't really freestyle, but I give it a shot. You know, we coming for these boys, whether they ready or not. We in 93.7 the beat with our boy Memphis 10, and we rolling and we gonna do it again. That's all I got.
Blessbeats.com, exclusive Soul Fruit in the building, giving us bars.
Yes.
There we go.
So D, go for it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Not really sure what to say, but hoping to bless this day.
Yeah.
Listen. You see, I can remember when I was back in the days on my ways having fun, but still from the Lord I stray, leaving faith and hope behind me. Nobody could find me, that's cause I lost my mind. See, I was roaming, lost in the strange land. Fella said, can I hang? I think I can with the girls.
Soul Fruit in the
Ah.
building,
See, I'm not a rapper,
blessbeats.com. Absolutely love it. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
They can get in touch with us on our website, soulfruit.net. We have all social media that you can think of, but soulfruit.net is the hub. That's where you need to go.
All right, Twitter, Instagram,
Twitter.
yours.
Mine personally is Nessa Hill H.
At Ty Cove.
Spell that top for him.
TYCOV.
Welcome to the hill, but please check out At the Fruit.
That's it.
At the
The
fruit.
Gotta see-
Fruit.
do all that. All right, blessbeats.com. You might be watching this on your laptop. You might be watching it on your desktop. You might be watching it on your smartphone. Go ahead and stretch your hand to it right now. And Soul Fruit, bless us out of here.
God, we are so gracious and so appreciative to be alive in this moment right now.
Thank you, God.
Just to be here and to be present, we don't take any of it for granted.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for waking us up this day.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you for letting us be here, God. And we just ask that what we've done today will be useful,
Yeah.
will be fruitful, that somebody's life will be inspired to inspire others. Don't let anything we do be in vain.
Yes, God.
From waking up and playing with our kids to any piece of business that we handle, let everything we do be touched with your light, and let the people that we touch be influenced by who you are.
Yes, God.
Christ, let everybody know that you're here to save, and let us be a part of letting your word be known across this land. We love you. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Before I let us out of here, y'all got anything coming up? Project coming out? Shows?
Oh, I mean, we have shows all the time. And check us out, soulfruit.net. Man, check us out on SoundCloud. Check us out on any social media. We're always uploading stuff there. We have music. Man, we're really checking out Consolation right now. We're kind of pushing that. It's on our AOD Art of Distinction record. We have a lot of stuff we're working on. It's in the works, but we don't want to put it out there yet because we don't have no deadline.
Yeah.
So we don't want to put it out in the air, but we got some good stuff coming, man. Be on the lookout.
All right, Soul Fruit in the building, blessbeats.com. God bless the beats.
Bless Beats certified.